Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Gooms Podcast. 90% of you guys that listen to our podcast week in, week out are not subscribed. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button as we are on the road to 1K subscribers. Enjoy the episode, guys. Push!
I feel like this week, bro, it's been a roll. Been on a roll, bro.
We've been on a roll.
We have been, man. It's been going, apart from our fucking guest.
Literally, the one thing that fucked up this week was the podcast.
It actually hasn't happened yet, I don't think, really. Nothing majorly has fucked up. The odd clip, might have been out of focus a little bit, but weren't used to manual focus or anything like that.
We were supposed to have a guest for you guys today, a really interesting guest, which we will get on eventually, but circumstances came up in terms of our guest's business, which obviously is their priority. Completely understandable.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Well, to be fair, if I was him...
The Gooms Podcast, what an opportunity, bro.
I was going to say...
Especially for a young entrepreneur.
To reach the masses.
There's there's levels to this shit, man.
Different gravy.
Literally.
But anyway,
everybody, welcome back to the Gooms Podcast, episode 21. 21?
This is like...
Fucking, bro, as if we... Fuck me, bro.
Every single week,
it's crazy every time, yeah. We literally say this every single week.
But do you know what? When I plug the episodes into Spotify, at the bottom it tells you to write a season and an episode number. So effectively, even though this is episode 21, this is series 3, episode 1.
Well, that would be how long we decided the season to be, really.
Well, 10 episodes. I do 10 episode seasons.
I'll do?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You actually put them as seasons on?
Yeah, so our last episode was season 2, episode 10.
I know that the fellas do it by year, don't they? And that's a season for them.
Is it?
Yeah, that's how they do theirs. I remember because when they finished their first year of the pod, obviously because we were listening religiously every week, their pod, it was like, season 2 starts, we've got some big exciting news for season 2, and then they announced their Spotify deal.
I think when it comes to season 10 for us, which will be up at 100, that's when we'll have a big set change and we'll make some drastic changes.
Hopefully we'll actually have a fucking set by then.
Yeah. Hey, man. There's nothing better than our home set, man. To be fair, we actually had a call today. Someone has approached us. Hopefully you are listening, Mo.
Shout out, Mo, yeah. That was Big G. I had never, to be honest with you, no offense to the brand, but I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah.
But after seeing this supplement brand, shout out Mobu. If you need any supplements,
yes, sir,
go grab them from there.
Yeah.
But, fucking sick, bro.
But yeah, we've been approached to shoot and edit somebody's podcast because they appreciate how good our podcast is shot and edited. So that in itself is a massive, it's a blessing in itself, bro.
It's crazy. It's to be honest with you, I think that's kind of
inevitable. Yeah,
it was bound to happen at some point. If we're doing a podcast and we run a marketing agency / business type, someone that's listening is bound to have a business, bro. Especially if we're talking about business a lot of the time. They're gonna reach out and need something.
Yeah,
it's just only a matter of time.
I suppose this falls into one of our niches that I feel like a lot of probably marketing agencies don't have. Not so much the skill set, because I wouldn't say the skill set of it is that massively hard, but we've proven over a consistent basis that we can put together a podcast and make it look and sound as professional as possible. Yeah. So it's a USP in our case. I never really looked at it like that, but it's just come to me that.
I was literally just going to say something, but when you fucking forget straight away. I've been doing that a few times today.
Do you know what it is? You're in love. You are.
I'm not in love.
You are. Yeah, look, he's going
Do you know what it is?
It's okay. Love's a beautiful thing, bro. It's okay to be in love, It is okay.
Do you know what it is? I've never been intimate with a woman properly before, I don't think.
What do you mean you've never been intimate with a woman before? You ain't never...
Oh, yeah, no, I was a virgin until 6 months ago.
Cool. Bro, that's so pure. That's something so amazing.
I was saving myself for someone special.
Motherfucker was a dog. I don't know what you be talking about. You was nasty. Notice how I said was, past tense.
You're saying that like you wasn't by my side the whole step of the way.
Motherfucker be nasty. Nah, but bro, on the real though, man, I think love's a pure thing, bro. And I don't think we've openly spoke about it on the pod, but me and you are in a massive transition period in our lives where a lot of things are changing in terms of work, routine, and also as well, we've come into a period of our lives where we have females that are a massive part of our lives.
Yeah.
Females were always a massive part of our lives because we always have a high sex drive and we always like to be around women. That's just a thing. But we both have girls, bro. Like,
to be fair, do you know
what the fuckers be growing up?
It is crazy. I think it's nice though, bro. Having someone to go back to and spend that time that you'd usually just be alone with someone. I feel like in my past that's the trap that I've fallen into, where it's been like I've been seeing someone because I've never truly
been committed to somebody.
Yeah. But like I thought that I was committed to them and I really liked them, but it was just down to me enjoying their company.
Yeah.
Or something like that, or having someone to call late at night.
It's like the honey. I think you more so like the idea of having a girl as opposed to the girl themselves.
I was always a relationship type of person, although I'd never had a relationship. I always knew that about myself.
Oh
no, it's true though. But
a little flower boy,
but
man.
I'm quite picky though, bro.
Yeah.
If it was to, like come to a girl that I was to be with,
and as well, like without sounding too overly like up our own asses, bro, we bring a lot to the table. So
straight up,
you kind of want that in your partner as well, bro. You want somebody to match your worth, and that's not even like a finance thing or you need to have your own business or like anything like that. Just
bitch, make me a sandwich.
No, I'm wow, that was not.
That was a joke to all the girls listening.
That is not where I was taking this conversation.
No, you were. I saw
no, it was.
I could tell you were thinking of a sandwich.
So, bro, do you know what my thing of matching my worth is? Just love me, man. Just really love me and care for me.
Do you know what?
And loyalty as well is huge.
Genuinely, like one of the most attractive things for me is like having the belief in me.
Yeah,
something I'd say that's one of the most attractive things.
I think that we're both very lucky in that sense. Not so much lucky because I feel like they probably wouldn't be our girls if it wasn't the case. But we're lucky to have found girls that truly understand our vision and understand that sometimes, you know what, like. Maybe I can't stay in bed with you a little bit today, or I'm going to have to be here, there and everywhere because I've got to do that. And to have somebody that's understanding
that's
of
tough,
that
bro.
is...
Especially for a girl, because girls are very... Obviously, no offense to the girls. I mean, I'm not a girl. So I don't know to like the full extent. Yeah, 1,000%. Fuck me, that's just wrong on so many levels. I don't even give a fuck. But the girls like... They like a lot of attention compared to whereas a man, they can go and just do their own thing, I think.
You know what? I don't know if I agree. I agree to a certain extent, but I think it's very, very dependent on the individual. I'm not going to talk from experience because I can't, but there's definitely certain men, bro, that need a lot of attention, that need a lot of love. And there's definitely some girls, bro, that actually couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, but the girls that, I mean, the guys that are craving that attention, bro, then they haven't really got anything better going on for themselves, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, to be honest, we don't know anybody really that's like that, or maybe we do, and it's just like a.
I don't think that a man would be like super proud of constantly being needy to their girl, and I think that's unattractive for a woman as well.
Yeah, of course.
I think if you were super like you wanted loads of attention, and you were always
then you can
like
flip it and also say that some girls might really like that.
Bro, there probably is some girls that really like that. Yeah. Anyways, just for me, I ain't.
Yeah. You're talking from personal. Fuck off.
Flies, man. Sorry about the flies on set.
Yeah, these fucking we had the windows open when we
no one invited them.
Yeah, for real. Hey, listen, they've got the front row seat, man, and I mean, if I was a wasp, I'd probably be here, or a fly, I'd be listening to the Gooms pod, so I don't blame them. But yeah, we had the window open, so if you see a little something go past the cam, that's why.
Have you seen the Apple Vision Pro?
Yeah, bro.
I think they're really cool. I mean, there's been a lot of like controversial, well, not
even
controversial, but not even the price, but just some people saying like really agreeing with the product and really thinking it's amazing. Some people really disagreeing with it, thinking it's not all that. Me personally, if from the business it would come from, if we had 3.5K to go and splash on the Apple Vision Pros, I would get them, bro, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have 17 monitors up with different fucking tabs on my prep. Like, it's literally like wearing a MacBook, bro. It's more powerful than our laptops.
Really?
Bro, it's got an M2 chip, which is Apple's brand new chip, and they've got an even newer chip. The M2 chip's better than our MacBook Pros anyways. The M2 chip
the new MacBook Pro, it's not going to be more powerful than that,
it is,
surely.
It is.
Really?
The M2 chip is... So the M2 chip's what's in the new MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
And then there's an even newer chip, which they've got in it as well, which obviously MacBooks would only usually have one chip. The only downside to the Apple Vision Pro is the 2-hour battery life. That's it.
It's only got 2 hours.
And the battery pack's separate as well. Which, to be fair, although it's a little bit weird, until they come up with a solution for it, it makes sense because...
You're going to charge it whilst it's on your head?
Nah, bro, it's like a wire that comes down and you just slip it in your pocket or have it on a desk or something like that.
Right.
But the thing is if you were to have a heavy battery pack on you, that would on your head, it would be a bit jarring, bro. So that's probably partially part of the reason why they didn't have it on your head, because they have to think of comfort. But have you seen the Meta Quest or not?
No.
The Meta Quest is Meta's version. And
Right.
obviously, they're on like their 6th generation now. Obviously, completely different price points. To get a brand new Meta Quest that they've just come out with is like $400 or something like that. Really cheap. But it looks like you're playing on a Game Boy, bro. And then you compare that to what Apple have come out with. And it's this unbelievable, immersive experience with a screen on the front. So, say if we're sat
They look like ski goggles.
Yeah, bro, they look like they're from the future, bro. Like,
bro,
serious.
we're living in the future, bro.
We are. But the way that they are, so like, I don't know whether you know this, but you'll be sat down and let's say you walked into the room and came into my peripheral. That is the right word, isn't it?
I came into your sight.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I think that is the right.
It would my eyes would come up on the goggles, so it's like a screen on the front and it tracks your eyes in real time. So you'd be able to see my eyes, and I
don't know if I like that.
So let's say if I was watching a film and it was covering the complete screen, it would block out and you would come in where you are. If that makes sense, and I'd be able to see you.
So like
in front of everything.
It would mask me.
Yeah,
and put me on top.
FaceTime on there, so like you put the goggles in front of you for FaceTime, and it will make like a virtual avatar of you. But this virtual avatar looks real, bro. Like it looks like you're on FaceTime to someone real. Like it looks like someone's got a camera pointing at them, but it just tracks your eyes and your movement and stuff like that with sensors. And you can FaceTime people, and they'll be like real size in the room, bro. Like. This is like something revolutionary, bro.
It's like the metaverse, effectively, bro. Like the first step to it, especially with that FaceTime.
For me, I
put them on. But bro, where does it cut off? When do you take them off? If you can do all of these things in it, when's somebody gonna take them off and think, oh, let me just FaceTime someone from my phone, as opposed to, you know what, let me actually just drive and go and speak to that person. Like, where does it stop in terms of what 20 years ago was normal? This. To 20 years from now, like you're just gonna go like that, and you could be beep, 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 you'd be somewhere.
I hear what you're saying, but it's me personally. I've always really enjoyed tech. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I'm not taking anything away from the tech. I think the tech's unbelievable. I think the way that the tech is just growing and constantly evolving is amazing. But does it then lead to a pit where it takes away the beauty of like actual humanity? Like,
I think that's just down to the person whether they want to separate themselves from it or not. Like I know me personally, if I want to, I walk pretty much 95% of the days of the year. If some days if I feel like I've been on my phone a bit too much, or like even this past week, like my screen time's only been about 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like, and even when I go out, like I'll leave my phone at home. I haven't been putting AirPods in when I've been walking, no podcasts or anything. Like I'm quite good at separating myself from my phone.
You don't listen to a pod when you walk or anything?
I've been training Lola. The Lola's my dog. I've been
on the walks.
Because I needed to be better, bro. And I've been pretty obsessed with dogs and plants the past month.
Such a little geek, honestly.
I've really been looking into training dogs, and like she's getting quite good at walking off a lead. So for a dog that got the dog trainer that my mom took her to said that she has separation anxiety from my mom. She now and her recall's really bad. Like when we go on walks, I don't know. She just listens to me. Like she'll walk right next to me, bro. Like without being on the lead. Doesn't really look at dogs like that no more. Whereas before, you know what she was like with dogs. She used to bark at them all. Yeah. But that for me though is
it's a positive reinforcement thing of when she doesn't do it, you're giving her the reaction that she wants. Like, oh wait, this is what he wants me to do.
Yeah.
Oh, let me do it more.
I've been proper like looking into training dogs, and like it's fun, bro.
A dog's brain is similar to a child's in the sense of don't do that. Naughty kid. Gets up on the table, doesn't get up on the table, sits down or goes to the toilet.
I don't really punish her.
Things like that.
Unless
it's not about a punish like I'm going to smack you.
Rewards.
Yeah, but you also need to have. I used to watch a lot of Dog Whisperer.
No, I did
and he
as
had
well.
the little when he's got them on the leash. It's the little.
Oh,
it's
the pull.
Yeah,
I do that.
Pull like fucking have that.
Yeah,
it's
just a
little
yank. Because when you actually pull the lead back constantly, their legs just come up and they want to go forward more. That's why.
But the check is like
one thing that I didn't know was
snaps them out of it.
One thing that I didn't know is when a dog's off a lead, they react better to other dogs because they're not constricted. That's an actual like fact. I learned that from this guy that I've been watching that has 2 Dobermans.
That might be a case of like when the dog's on the lead and you see another dog and start to pull. the dog senses that you're tense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, why is he tense? Is the dog a threat? But if they're off lead and they're doing their own thing, the dog's not going to see the other dog as a threat.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's nice. And for me, the thing with the plants and dogs recently, it's like, it's just like something new for me to be disciplined with and consistent. It's something new for me to be disciplined and consistent with.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
It's cute, man.
I get quite obsessed. My girl actually said this to me the other day. She actually said to me, she was like, you get really obsessed
with that ass.
She said you get obsessed with things like really easily.
Yeah.
Which I actually do. Like when I find something I'm interested in, I'm like very all in.
It's cute. It's cute. It's a good trait to have.
Is it? Do you know what it is?
I feel like it's there's worse traits to have.
Do you know what it is? The way that it kind of came into conversation was, she said to me, she goes, you've got a really addictive personality. I was like, yeah, I know, but I could easily be addicted to the wrong things, but I'm addicted to the right things, and that's why I think I know that I'm heading in the right direction, and I'm gonna be.
I don't think
hopefully a hyper successful person.
Being addicted to the right things is a case of, oh, I just got addicted to them. It's about you being clever enough to not be addicted to the wrong things.
Yeah, no, 1,000%, bro. But it's still. Alex Hormozy said it, that I'm pretty sure in a pod, and that's kind of where I could relate. Is like, I do have an incredibly addictive personality. Like when I've gambled in the past, going out and stuff, like all these like little things that I shouldn't be doing, like I'd get addicted to really easily.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, as soon as I'd apply myself in something else, I'd get addicted to doing that. Like with plants.
That's one thing that we're kind of blessed with, really. I wouldn't say that we ever went through like a gambling phase.
Yeah, when I say gambling as well, I was never a bad gambler.
Yeah, no,
I know that I enjoy it, and I could get addicted
that
to
feeling of
Oh, I want it. Unbelievable feeling. I could never get addicted to it. I wouldn't allow myself to.
Yeah, exactly.
Too disciplined.
Yes. But bro, like I know there's certain people within our group and outside of our group, like mini groups, that
it's a stereotype.
Bro, that's what they really look forward to. Like, oh, the football's on, let's put this on.
I know, I don't like gambling on the football.
We've got nothing to do tonight. Oh, why don't we go casino? Like we were gonna spend 50 quid out anyway.
I like casino.
Bro,
casino is fun.
Nah, bro, but you go when you've got but you go there when you've got a lot of money and you can go and afford to put £100 down on the table or £200 down on the table, and it doesn't touch you. But people that are on £200, £300, £400, £500, £1,000 a week, to go every week to the casino and put £100 down, bro, on the table just for the sake of it, you're gonna lose 90% of the time.
Not if you're playing blackjack with me.
I
swear to God, bro, I'm so good at blackjack.
It's just you know what, maybe it's just my naivety to it, because it's never appealed to me ever, just because it's just been instilled to me from a young age that I was exposed to a lot of people that ruined their lives from gambling heavily.
I was as well.
And it was a massive put off for me. And also, like, I've got to give credit where credit's due to my old man and his dad, who always said that that's the devil, that's the worst thing.
My old man, like, obviously, like, he enjoys, like, he'll put, like, a £10 football bet on once a week when the football's on.
Yeah, but, bro, your old man can put £100 on a fucking football bet and it's not going to bother him, bro.
No, I know. I know. Like, what I was going to say is the way that my old man will say it to me, because, like, he knows that, like, I've been casino a few times and stuff like that. Like, I've probably spent in my whole life maybe no more than, like, 253 bills on gambling, I reckon, personally.
You had that big win the once in Barcelona, though, so you broke even.
No, I didn't win. I didn't. That was Stills.
Oh.
Yeah. I went on the UFC not long ago, though.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably, that was my only ever big win on gambling. But my gambling's only been like £5 at a time.
You spent it on dinner for me.
I spent it literally on you, my sister, and my girl. Literally, it went within a week. It couldn't have come at a better time as well.
Yeah. What was it on? I can't remember.
It was on Leon Edwards winning, and it was on...
The fight before, yeah. Gaethje.
Yeah. For Gaethje win decision and Edwards win decision as well.
Yeah.
It was a good bet. I told Peds to put that on because Peds is so funny. This is my first ever UFC bet I've ever put on my own.
Peds is terrible at UFC bets.
Every UFC fight, he'll put a bet on for everyone. He's never won. Never won ever.
He just put a lot on though. You did just put 2 fights.
Yeah, I know, but I told Peds to put it on. Like, would that not make sense?
What did he say? Nah, man. Nah. I can see a knockout. I can see a knockout.
No. To be fair, he actually agreed with it. It was like, this will probably come in, which it did.
Yeah.
But I actually, when I paid for the bet, I put 8, which is like the lucky number, which kind of is just within our group.
You put down 8. Like, that's what you bet. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it would come in if I put £8. It did. But then as soon as I
You
did
finish
that,
it, you're like,
but the thing is, I actually put first. I put 20, and then I was like, nah, H, don't be silly. You don't need to put £20 on this. Not even because £20 is a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's like, once I do 20, I'm gonna be comfortable with doing 20
the thing is,
30.
some people will look at that and think, "Fuck, man, I should have put the 20."
I don't give a fuck.
But but also the way I would look at that is that the reason that you held yourself back and said, "No, don't be stupid, do this," is why the world rewarded you with the win.
Probably, and maybe because it was 8 as well.
Yeah, and because it was 8 and fate, you were gonna win.
If we obviously, you know how impulsive I am, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if I got addicted to gambling, man, like it would be bad. It would be.
Bro, I know certain man that just sit in their bed, bro. They'll get paid and they'll just spin roulette on their phone, bro.
Could you imagine owning a casino though?
Factory open one.
It would do well in Worcester. They all love going to what was it, Shipley's?
Shipley's.
They all like going and doing the slots, bro. Could you imagine just having a little casino? All you had was like a blackjack table, like a roulette table, and then a couple machines in there, bro. You'd only need a few staff bouncers.
A place like that, bro, is so depressing. It's so, especially like in a small town like Worcester, bro. I just think it's so depressing.
Yeah, but owning it, bro, and raking it, absolutely raking it in, bro. You're gonna be open early hours in the morning. Where's all the guys that haven't got a ting after a night out, which is the majority of guys, bro? Where are they gonna go?
True.
Casino, man.
Yeah, instead of shakies.
Literally, and you're gonna do some decent food in there as well, bro.
Yeah, there'll be nice lunch, there'll be drinks. Yeah, you can go there for your afters.
I bet it's stressful.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, you have to have some fucking serious dudes in there and on the door.
You have to have a lot of money, bro, because obviously you need to be able to pay out. If someone comes in and puts £100 bet on the roulette, you need to be able to pay that out.
Yeah,
it's 36k. Wait, is it no 3,600? Sorry, my bad.
I don't even know.
No, it's 36 to 1 in it.
Oh yeah. So 3,600.
Yeah, is it 36? 38. Fuck no. See, that shows our little weekend.
Shit, you need to be able to pay out. I didn't even think of it like that. But then at the same time, if you make it through a month, then you got the money. You got the money, baby.
It would be. I feel like it's a bit of an evil business to be in as well. Like you're taking people's money like that. I don't know. A little bit on it. Do you hear what I'm trying to say or not?
No, 100%. It's like it's not a very ethical way to make your money, is it?
Still gonna be bringing in a whole lot of this shit though.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine having one of the ones like that was Jensen in Arcadia?
You could be the reason why someone becomes homeless. Like your business.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the way that's like, it's a shame. Even though it's not your fault. Yeah, it's not your fault. Mm-hmm. But I've just realised that you've put like a whole lovely little plant setup behind you, bro.
Yeah, no.
You put all of them there?
It's my obsession with plants. I've actually
stripped every single plant. Every single plant in this room, he just took and put behind him.
Listen, there's no room next to your plants, for one. There's no room there.
Oh, man. I've got my one little fucking plant and my little baby one here, and they just got and put the old Amazon rainforest behind him.
That's the thing. It's relaxing having plants around you, man. I do enjoy it.
It's a scientific fact. Is it something to do with your oxygen? The level of your oxygen that you breathe in if you surround yourself by real life plants is a lot more pure.
Well, yeah, because
don't hold me to that, but
because
I think
like plants, they breathe in carbon dioxide, which is what we breathe out,
and then release oxygen.
Yeah.
So your breathing just becomes a whole lot more efficient and pure.
Mm-hmm. You know, talking about plants,
it gives you a clearer headspace.
You know, the Amazon rainforest is man-made.
What?
I swear to God, from thousands of years ago, like it was never a natural rainforest.
Are you sure?
Like yeah. So like there was like loads of farms there and stuff like that, and then they got out of control.
Bro, are you sure?
Research it. 1000%. I saw it on Joe Rogan. I was like, what? That's why I just clocked, because I'm one of this plant here, the Calthea. That's from the
To our audio listeners, H is just pointing out plants and giving full on names.
No, because I've got one of these at home. That one I use from the same family as this. They're both Calatheas, and these
Why
actually
is yours purple though. Just bigger.
They're just different types. No, they're just different types. Same family of plants though. But these actually grow in the rainforest, and what they do. Listen to this, bro.
This is geek, man.
Do you know? Listen to this, bro. This is how when we had this conversation about plants being real and stuff like that. No, not real. Having a soul.
Yeah.
These plants will find out where trees are, and they will shift themselves and move themselves closer to a tree to get some of their nutrients.
How the fuck's my man shifting itself, bro?
Fuck knows.
Ain't got legs or wheels, bro.
Is that not crazy?
It's got roots in it.
But they're alive though.
But it's got roots. How is it shifting, bro? You can't just move roots through the ground.
They move.
You mean the way that they will grow will be swaying towards
Yet it is actually man-made, one of thousands of earthworks built by remarkable but little-known ancient societies. The Amazon, bro. That's why there's loads of Have you seen like those pyramids in the Amazon rainforest and stuff like that.
No.
Not seen them.
No, bro.
They're not like the pyramids of Giza. They're like the ones that you've seen like Indiana Jones. You ever seen Indiana Jones?
I'm really hot.
I'm quite hot as well.
Should I open this door?
Nah, it's gonna fuck up the light. We ain't got no ND filters in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, can do. 1492 is when Europeans in the Americas commonly... Bro, in 1492, can you... Bro, that's weird even saying that year, you know. That's when it kind of started, the Amazon rainforest, bro, and it was man-made. 1492 is when they estimate it.
Cool story, bro.
It's just crazy to me. Obviously, because there was loads of cities there and civilizations, and then they kind of all left, and then everything just grew massively and out of control.
They kind of all left, or they got wiped out.
I don't know whether they got wiped out or all left, but everything just grew, like out of control, and just took over this giant piece of land. Now it's the biggest rainforest in the world.
There you go. You learn something new every day.
It's crazy.
Our listeners and me have just learned something from Harris and his new plant obsession.
Talking about the rainforest, you haven't watched Chimp Empire yet, have you?
I started it, but I haven't really got into it, bro. To be honest, the only time I ever watched TV now is with my girl.
That's literally the same as me. But apart from that, I watched like 20 minutes of it a night. It's only 4 episodes, bro, and I'm only fucking almost just finishing episode 2. It's been like a week and a half. 2 weeks. But what's this called? There's a BTS on YouTube, and bro, it's fucking nuts how they filmed. Like, bro, from where I am to you is how close they were to these chimpanzees, bro. Like, they were accepted into the tribe.
I would have just imagined they would have been shooting on a big fucking lens.
Bro. There probably was some shots like that where it'd be on like a 400 to 600 mil or something like that. But bro, like they were like up close and personal with these chimps, and there's points throughout the series where there's like wars between the different tribes of chimps, and they were like in the middle, and it shows like scenes, bro, of them filming it, and chimps are flying over their heads, bro, like swinging through trees, like coming like in and out of them, bro, like fucking each other up, like bro, like
that'd be
nuts.
Fucking cool to watch,
bro. You need to watch the BTS. Like if we ever got an opportunity to do something like that, bro, like oh my god, it would be unbelievable. Genuinely.
What would be like your like you just said how they've been like they got accepted into a tribe. What would be like your favorite kind of animal or creature to be accepted into their tribe and like maybe live in for a week or so? To make it, obviously make it as like if you're gonna say lions, the same way that you'd live with them and you'd walk and stuff. Like when they get a kill, you'd get like a sirloin steak or some shit.
So I think wolves would be quite a cool one.
Wolves? What, like in the snow and shit though, or like wild wolves?
I don't know. Because
you got to take where they're going to be into consideration as well.
Do you know what it is with wolves? Although they're not top of the food chain, they technically are. Like a wolf on its own will get fucked up by most things, but a wolf as a pack, bro, there's not many animals that they can't fuck up.
Yeah, they're running around with a
yeah, bro, they run around with 10 of them.
The gang.
Literally.
Shit.
I will fucking watch the video of a polar bear getting fucked up by like 10 wolves the other day.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? What about you?
I feel like I would actually I would love to be able to be under the water.
That would be a good one. You know, like the fish that are like in like thousands.
Yeah, but the only thing about that is that like just one whale scoops by, bro, and just opens its mouth and everyone.
Whales eat like tiny little fish, don't they?
Yeah, but that's what those fishes are.
Oh yeah. Being a dolphin would be pretty cool. Being a dolphin. Yeah, being a dolphin would be quite cool.
I think actually like a monkey one would be quite cool. So I feel like you'd probably be able to like.
Do you know what?
I feel like you teach them shit.
Do you know what sways me towards being a monkey? Is the being able to like climb trees how they do and swing through them, bro. Like the
Tarzan type shit.
Yeah, bro. Like the weight of these chimpanzees in Chimp Empire, for instance, like they probably weigh around the same weight as us, but they're 10 times as strong as us, bro. Like the way that they can throw themselves on trees is mind blowing.
Yeah, but I don't think they would be able to bench press what you bench press though.
Bro, and more, bro.
Really?
10 times stronger than us. Like genuinely.
Because they can hold their weight in different ways though. That's just like they train calisthenics every day for their life, bro.
I hear what you're saying.
Like if you train to be able to swing on a tree like that, your muscles would naturally evolve like that.
You versus a chimp though, there's no way that you come out alive.
Nah, I'd fuck up a chimp.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I think you could fuck up a dog. I think most men, like if they really went for it, could fuck up a big dog, but you can't fuck up a chimp.
Facts. I'll put a chimp in a rear naked choke.
No, bro, there's a video. This guy got like accidentally was like surrounded by these chimps or something, like in like an enclosure.
Chimps.
Yeah, there was like 3-4 of them, and they literally got him and ripped his arm off, bro. Like, we're ripping his head up, like literally just ripped him apart.
Where the fuck do you see a video like that, bro?
I just like stuff like that. My dad actually showed me a video the other day. Funny enough, my dad actually showed me a video the other day of this guy that had a pet bear, and his friend came over, and this bear was friendly with everybody. And he'd never, like this dude. Nah, not even that he didn't like him, but he'd never bitten, never tried to go for a human in his life, and just turned around, bro, and just whole mouth just around this guy's neck. Like, I was watching the video, and I was a bit like, what? Like, you know that feeling when you get inside you when you see something that's just not right, and you're like, bro, I literally, like, this guy died. Like he got bit in the neck from a fucking bear, and he held it for like a good 20 seconds. Like, they were trying to get him off and shit like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, but what happens when the bear's in that mode and people are trying to get him off? Isn't he just throwing arms everywhere and people going?
The thing is, I don't know whether the bear in his head was like, I'm killing this person. He was probably playing. Because that's how bears play. Like, and you see dogs play, bro. Like, they'll like do like a little bite at each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they work.
Yeah, just don't play with a bear anytime soon, man.
I think that's probably got to be the scariest animal.
Joe Rogan always goes on about the bear. Look at this creature, man. Look how it's walking. That motherfucker's running at you at 50 miles an hour, man. Nah. You know, he gets really passionate and
big are they though, bro? Like 10 feet, they stand up there 10, 15 feet tall, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what are they, like 1,500 pounds?
I can't give you facts, but I just know those motherfuckers are scary.
I think they are, bro. I think they are.
Imagine Gusta on steroids with hair.
No one's gonna know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what
I know what you're talking about.
Augusta, shout out Augusta, man. You know what I'm talking about.
I want to get. Do you know what I want? The boys. I know that some of the boys and our boys are gonna be listening. I want some of them just to come on, man.
Yeah.
And just talk with us like this.
Who's funny? Is anyone listening that thinks they're funny? If you do, just DM us, man.
Actually, that's not. Yeah, no. Just even if it's not you, if you think that someone could come on the pod and had a good story, or an interesting take on life,
why not? Why not?
I want to. If anybody knows of any scientists, man, I want a scientist, like a proper like.
H would really take the lead in that pod.
I'd love it, bro. I don't think I'd be able to keep up with them because I'm not that.
Yeah.
I don't know that much. I know facts. I know a lot of facts. I don't know.
H says, everything. I know a lot of facts. Gets the scientists on to start saying some facts, and they're like, no, that's completely incorrect. Just absolutely ruins H on the pod.
Do you know? Actually, this is someone we should add to the list.
Ew.
We've got
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Is that what you're going to say?
No, he should be on the list though as well. Is Forrest like Galate or something like that? He did a podcast with Joe Rogan, and he's a wildlife expert. And just
that's cool.
The podcast is just unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, to you because you love wildlife.
Nah, bro, but it's just interesting though.
Like Joe Rogan is just fucking brilliant, and he could actually hold a conversation. I think I can hold a conversation with anyone, but the way that man holds conversations with context and also like intelligence is just very, very impressive.
Do you know what he's so good at though? He asks the right questions. Like Joe knows that.
I think that's something to do with his production team and the guys around him.
Bro, but it's not. You don't got a production team, bro. It's one guy behind the camera, Jamie.
Bro, you don't get 100 M's, bro, without having a team, bro.
It's 2023, bro. I'm telling you, he doesn't have a team.
The people that line his pods up and all that kind of stuff. You think he does all of that?
Bro, there might be like. I'm telling you,
and
behind the
cameras, you've got this guy today, you've got this guy today. Here's some topics.
Bro, that's different. What I'm talking about.
That's facts. What's going on, bro?
He ain't got topics. I really doubt that, bro.
He's got topics.
I really doubt that. He might look into them a little bit before, like, but I think with the Joe Rogan pod, it's a bit like ours, where he turns up and he's just open to having a good conversation where he can find out about someone.
Yeah, but he's definitely given something to go off of, so that if the conversation starts to go a bit slow, if he can sense that it's a bit boring, if he's starting to get a bit bored, more often than not, the viewer's going to also. And then he'll have like a thing in his head where he's been given a brief by somebody within his team. It's not just two guys, bro. You don't have £100 million deal with Spotify and have two guys. It doesn't work, bro. Like that,
bro. I'm not saying that there's not more people in Joe Rogan's team, but I'm saying when they go and film the pod, like, me personally, I think it's authentic, and I just think it's just Jamie behind the cam and Joe, personally, because Jamie's
not behind the cam. He's just on the laptop, bro. He's just there to fact check.
Yeah, no, Jamie's the producer of the pod, bro.
Being in and out.
He's in charge of the cameras, bro.
I didn't realize that he does the cameras.
Yeah, bro, he's the producer of the podcast, bro. He does all of that, and then Joe's Joe. But it's like, bro,
starring Joe Rogan.
It's like on Joe Rogan's pods, it's like, I don't know, the reason as well that I don't think that there's as many questions and as much structure behind them is because like he'll fall out with guests, bro. Like, and like it would be on there, obviously. Like I don't know. There's things that go on. Like his conversation.
I'm not saying that he's gonna boom, 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 bullet points. That's it. That's all you're doing. It's just there for a rough if he needs it, and obviously, bro, my man's fucking filming a podcast every day. Bro, we've been filming one for 20 weeks, and how much better have we got? Imagine if you're filming one every day for 20 weeks. You're going to get pretty fucking good at holding conversations.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? It's practice, like, it's having a podcast and being a host. Like, there's practice to it. It's like anything, really.
Joe's the GOAT, though, man. I actually do love him.
We'll get Joe on the pod one day.
We'll
be the first podcast that he does outside of his own.
No, bro, he's done a few podcasts outside of his own. Have you not listened to his one with Andrew Schultz?
With who?
Andrew Schultz, the comedian.
I've never listened to Joe Rogan on a podcast that wasn't JRE.
It's quite good, bro.
I want to spin the podcast back, our podcast back round towards us, and we kicked this podcast off saying that we were on a roll.
I don't think we should go too in depth.
We're not going to go into too much in depth, but I had a day on Sunday for the first time in I can't even remember how long, on my own, where I woke up, I worked out, I cooked, I did some work. The sun was out, I went for a walk. I read a book for the first time.
This is growth as well, because we spoke about that. You never really spent too much like alone time and like doing stuff like going for a walk and things like that. Just on your own.
Yeah. And I had an early night. My girl was like, "Oh, babe, do you want to do something? Like, do you want me to come around?" And I was like, "I love you a lot, but no." I was like, "Let me just have it." I watched the movie. I watched Air.
Oh, you watched it again?
Yeah, I just watched it again.
Good film.
But I did some research. I watched some like research videos, and I approached the new week with a mindset of I'm hungry again. Like, I'm ready to fucking go. And just that mental switch. Obviously, I know that I'm talking on a personal level now. That mental switch from Monday, things started to tick. Things started to felt like we were on our roll. You know, when we were on the phone, and I was like, bro, we need to get our mojo back. That swagger when we first started the agency, bro. Like, we walked around like we were them guys, and we had no clients, bro. Like, we need that mojo, that feeling like we're the shit. And then, like, it was just like a mental switch from Sunday. Everything started to kind of work. Yeah. We had a potential client reach out to us that could be huge. We had we moved some things around, obviously, to organize our trip abroad. We've had one of our main, like, the biggest thing that we thought was going to happen, we thought slipped through our fingers, kind of maybe got a second chance, maybe not. Like, fucking, bro, like, I think we got our swagger back.
It's part of the journey, bro.
Yeah, like, bro. Fucking roller coaster, man. Fucking roller coaster.
It's crazy.
When you're in those down bits in business, bro, it's tough, man. We're lucky because we've got each other to bounce off of. And it's more often than not, if one of us is in that low state, the other one isn't. So we're lucky in that you can get the pick me up, or if someone's slacking off, the other person might just be able to pick up the slack back and forth. It's very rare that we're both in that low state. And I don't think we've actually come across that yet.
Well, we're both in a low state.
Yeah. I don't think we've
I
actually.
don't think so.
But, bro, it's tough, man. It's tough. So the highs are really, really high. And I'm saying highs like we fucking just done the best thing in the world, but we haven't. But that's how excited we get about some kind of progress within the business.
Getting there. Hopefully this time next year we're going to be 6-figure agency owners. Should be.
Very plausible. Very plausible.
That'd be crazy, bro, within a year and a half.
Literally.
I know men that have been doing this for time, bro. And like it's only been like...
But I know men that don't move like us though, bro. Like, we could...
This is what I was saying to you before the pod, bro. And like what I say to my girl, like, we're irreplaceable. I don't care if this comes across wrong. Like, irreplaceable guys, bro. Like, what we want out of life, the way that we carry ourselves, the way that we do what we do. The way that we'll,
bro, like, look, bro, there's the swagger back, bro. There's the swagger, though. That's it, though.
Yeah.
That's the swagger that I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah.
If you've got that swagger here, if that's how you're drilled in your head, bro, your only limit in life is your own mentality, bro.
I think that's how to any listeners at home, I think that's how they should be thinking.
Yeah.
They should be...
You are that motherfucker, bro.
If you're at home listening, like, you should be like, I'm that fucking guy, man.
Yes,
like, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to feel fucking good. I'm going to go train today. I'm
getting fired up. I'm getting fired up. I'm gonna need to adjust the audio on the edit.
Someone actually said to, who was it? Do you remember Jake Betteridge?
Yes.
He actually used to say to me that I should be a motivational speaker. I said to God, I think that was
quite cool. Motivational. You are motivational to me, anyway.
Oh, thanks, man. You've been motivational to me as well.
Thanks, dude.
All right, bro. We assist each other in some good ways.
Nah, you are, bro. You are. That's a very good trait of yours. The way that I've received motivation from you the most is definitely with physical endurance and in the gym. I think you already know that anyway.
I think that's most people though. When it comes to like health and fitness, I'm very like no bullshit. Like you got one body.
Yeah, of course. And as well, it helps that you're very, very passionate about it. Because you can be. Mm-hmm. And it's like, bro, we were walking the other day. We were doing outreach through the high street. You saw someone that gets in however long. Big dude. Yeah. And he was like, you used to make me go to the gym, man.
Funny story. When we were, 13 years old? That was when I first started training, bro. He's definitely on the bigger side.
Yeah.
Like, pretty big. Well, I mean, no offense to him, but it's like, either way, that's the fact. And it's like, you got to do something about it or not. I don't know whether he's listening.
Like, get on the treadmill, man.
Yeah, literally. But he, I used to get him to come to the gym with me and just put him through workouts at lunchtime. Yeah,
but how, bro, his face lit up when he saw you, bro. And he was, and what did our conversation finish? Get to the fucking gym, bro.
Yeah.
That actually was how it finished. But he didn't. There's a way that you can say it to someone in the sense of, oh shit, did he just call me fat? Or did he just say like I'm trying to help you, bro. Like, go to the gym, man. You need that kick up the arse.
I think it depends on the relationship that you got with someone.
Yeah, and do you know what? You're right. It depends on the individual and how they receive certain things. Yeah.
Because the same way that takes like, you got to stop being fucking fat, and like he'll say that openly on a podcast about someone.
Someone might take that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's someone within our friendship group, the same way that I'd expect it back from you guys would be if I was looking a bit chubs.
Yeah.
Hate you fat. What the fuck are you doing, man? Sent you. No, straight up though. And the same way that I'd say it to one of you guys.
Thanks.
But like, I don't know, to someone that I don't really know, I'd be like, nah, man, you can't be like that. You get in the gym, you're better than that. Like, I don't know, a little bit nicer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's time and a place to be like that.
Talking about, I know we said we try not to touch on Tate, even though we love him, because it's pointless us talking about him because we can't clip it. Can't put it into clips. But did you see what I sent to the group chat earlier? He's doing his first podcast.
Yeah, with the guys that he did the really long one with.
The 5-hour one.
I really like him as well. The guy that's the host.
Oh yeah, he's a good businessman. He's the one that was I used to think, pretending that we're busy and stuff like that was like a good trait to have in business. But he was like, he said he was driving and he got off a business call, and he was like, in the business call ended, he goes, get in touch with my assistant, and they're gonna they'll organize everything with them. Obviously, this was like someone new was going into business with.
And they said, nah, fuck that, I'm on the phone to you. Or what?
No. Within the second they ended the phone, within 30 seconds, he was already phoning up the assistant to organize whatever was going on. He was like, that's how I knew this motherfucker was about business. Urgency. So I find that attractive if I'm working with someone. And I was like, shit. I was like, I want to stop fucking pretending that I'm busy all the time. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm an urgent person, but I just thought it was right to be like, I'm busier than I am. Like, nah, fuck that.
Well, yeah, one of our previous guests said something similar. I'm not going to name him because we got a bit of shit from it. But it's true. Mm-hmm. Like, I want now. Boom.
Yeah.
Actually, touching on something, I feel like we need to address the elephant in the room. Guys, we are not held responsible for our guests' previous, present, and future actions. We are simply a low-budget podcast who just take our guests for face value and give them a platform to speak. That is all. If you guys want to get more of an understanding as to who me and HR as individuals, you tune into these types of episodes where me and him talk about our life and our shit. Yeah. When we have a guest on, we are asking the guests the correct questions for them to tell their story and to represent themselves how they want to be represented.
To learn from them as well.
Of course, bro. Of course. So please, moving forwards, to our loyal listeners that will be tuning in, we ain't going to clip this. We ain't going to put it on our social media. But to the people that really listen to us and really watch our podcast, first of all, thank you. And second of all, please, just moving forwards, don't judge us on our guests. We are just giving these guys a platform to speak, man. And what they do with their lives realistically isn't anything to do with us.
Can we start? That was well said. But can we start like, you know how Nico, like everybody would just put NDL into like a live or comment section or something. So we need to start. We need to come up with it now. Like
NDL.
G something. I don't know. Just something.
Can't be GMS, can it really?
No. It doesn't
GMS
have to be
Army.
No, like even just like a saying that just everybody, the part of the Gooms cult they're putting in.
Well, I think Gooms in itself speaks for itself, bro. But it's not an acronym, though, is it? Like
Nico.
NDL is the Nico
Yeah.
Defense League, but like he's just a troll, bro.
He's so
He's
funny.
just a troll. Like
He's so funny.
the Gooms in itself like works. It's like Gooms. Like if people start putting Gooms.
I hope that we get to the point where people like when they start seeing their boys and stuff like that outside of the Greek community, they're like, "Oh, Gooms, what's going on, man?" That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be very cool.
yeah.
Do you reckon? I wonder. You know, like friends of friends, like that we don't know and stuff like that. Like I bet there's some crazy people that listen to the pod.
You think?
Yeah, man. Like like Zach, like his brothers. Like
all of them
his
too.
boys
Whenever they see each other, they're like Gooms.
Yeah, that's all their boys and everything, like that aren't Greek. Like, do you reckon they go and listen to the pod as well? Like, keep up with us, man. Fuck knows, bro.
If you man are listening, let us know, man.
Yeah,
let us know.
I'd love to know, like, who the people are that go and listen.
Well, going back to Mo from earlier on in the pod that we were discussing, bro. So that's somebody we would never like. For me, our relationship before today was just somebody that he used to come and get meal preps from me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I really like the Jacine pod. I really like your recent one with Joel."
Crazy.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Do you know what? Talking about
Like
Mo.
you'd never, bro. You can't actually even fathom who's on the other side of the screen, bro.
Talking about Mo. When we were on the call earlier and you went upstairs, one thing that I said to him was, I said, "You need to stick with that yellow forever." I said, "That's your brand's color, and like whenever someone sees that as the brand grows, they're just gonna recognize that color as your brand.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna get associated with them. We need a brand color as well. We ain't got one. No, it's that red. Like I don't know.
All of our stuff's black though, isn't it? For slick, like, and black's just a bit.
I do
dull.
like the black, to be honest.
It is. It's slick. It's professional, but like, I don't know. I feel like when we know, we'll know. And
Even
I
if
don't
we
think
just
that's
added
something
like
that
a
we need to
little bit of
force.
color into like a round text or something. Like
Mm.
I don't know.
Like a stroke.
Listen,
We'll
we'll
figure
sort
it
that
out. Yeah. Conversation off mic that we can have.
It's true though. It's
Motherfucker be giving insights to the viewers.
it's powerful though to have a brand identity that's just the color. Like look at
100%.
Mackey's, like it's the red and the yellow.
Yeah.
You see those two together, you're like, oh shit, it's McDonald's.
But then I'm not doubting what you say about McDonald's. Then when you think orange, what do you think? I've got one in my head.
What were you gonna say? I don't know.
Oh, Sainsbury's. I was gonna say.
Oh no.
That just
I don't
goes to my
think it's
head.
Sainsbury's. The one that's just come to my head would be
Nectar?
EE.
Oh, blue and yellow.
With the blue. Yeah, that blue is EE's colour. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's how strong like a brand's colour can be.
Yeah, but I don't think that's to do with the colour. I think that's how strong the brand is.
Yeah,
And
but then
because
the
the
colour
brand
gets
is so
associated with them.
recognisable, yes.
Yeah. But it's with sticking with that colour for such a long time as well.
Yeah,
Right.
facts.
We went Rolex shopping the other day. We didn't buy anything. Like we just walked in for no reason, not even like thinking that we were gonna go in there and pretend anything. We were just walking around doing outreach, and we strolled in there. We like tried on a watch and stuff like that. And that for me was like, you know how I said like how E-Man said like to go to like the Lamborghini garage and you can afford one and
Manifest.
stuff. Yeah, that was a little bit like that for me.
Manifestation.
We still need to go to the Lambo garage.
Facts.
That would be a good one. I want to go to the McLaren garage.
I need to go
man.
put a down payment on the Huracan, man.
What's your advance gonna be like? K.
Put
Put it down. and get, like,
$1,000
$1,000.
down.
Yeah. Save this for like
Nah,
5 years time.
Back in my face, yeah, literally. Fuck it up. The thing is, I love the idea of an Urus. I really do. I really love that car. But like, everyone's got one, man. Everyone's got one, and it really upsets me that it's like
I think
by
it's
the
a bit
time I
too
get
much, man.
by the time I get round to being able to have one, like I ain't gonna be like.
I'll be honest. Like this, I'm not throwing shade
That's
on
a
a
lamb
fucking
truck,
Urus,
bro.
bro. Yeah, I'm not throwing shade on it, bro. But me personally, if I'm gonna have a big SUV for like,
Yeah, you want a Vogue?
for me, yeah, me personally, like I've always said to you, bro. I said this in the last pod.
But the Lambo's
Vogue,
a
bro.
statement piece for me. It's the
I
statement.
get that it's a statement piece, bro.
I
but
want to get in and I want to see that Lambo steering wheel.
I don't know. I prefer like the humble thing. I don't know, the Vogue, like a bit of class, bro.
But there's nothing humble about a Vogue, bro. If you get it the way you want to get it, bro, it's gonna be 150 G's
No,
anyway.
I know, bro. I know it'll be 150 G's, but
Someone could look at it and think 80.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas a Lambo, someone's gonna look at it and not think.
They just think Lambo.
They're not gonna think less of it. They're gonna be like, oh shit, that could be £1 million Lambo. Like
Yeah.
someone that doesn't really know cars.
Yeah. No, I know what you're
I
saying.
don't know. It's a bit more subtle, a bit more stealth, like getting a
Yeah.
Vogue, bro.
But I feel like the Vogue is just something that, like, okay, yeah, like, I want to get driven in the back of it, or like I'm going to taking the family out. but the Lambo's what I'm getting in the morning to get to the gym.
Nah,
and I put it on, it goes.
But bro, do you not? No, bro. Listen, I can picture myself driving to the gym in fucking rain.
Does that? You get the massage seats. You know, Conor Ben.
No.
Have you seen that? The boxer. You ain't seen that video of him?
Who's Conor Ben?
He's a boxer, a light skinned dude, like quite successful, like, and he's a mean motherfucker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a clip of him that I saw, and he goes, none of these guys. It's after a fight, and he just won a fight, and like he really he won it. It was, I think, he knockout. I can't tell you for sure, but like they were like really, really good performance today, Conor. And he goes, nobody works harder than me. Nobody. He goes, I have to sacrifice everything for nights like this. He goes, I turn up to the gym, and they say the people that wake up in silk sheets don't work as hard or whatever. He goes, I wake up in silk sheets, in my silk pajamas, and I get in my Range Rover with the massage heated seats, and I get to the gym, and I work harder than all of them motherfuckers. I'm there before them. I leave after them, and that's why I'm here and they're not. And bro, I was just watching a game like that, bro.
That's how I feel though. When when certain men will be like, oh, like posh boy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To me, that's
motherfucker,
exactly
I work 10 times
though,
harder than you, G.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I'd rather be a posh boy that's got drive than be a fucking chav that's a fucking bummy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shut up, bro.
It's facts.
But yeah, bro, like, fucking that. I don't even know where that.
I was actually gonna say, what's your favorite quote? I know that we've asked this to guests. I've never asked you it.
To be honest, I'm gonna go off my instinct where my head went first, and I think I've already said it to you before. I don't have a quote that really but something that gets me going is, there's this thing called my deepest fear, and it's my deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. From Coach Carter, my deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And then it switches into Muhammad Ali. He goes, I'm gonna show you how great I am. And then it flips into Rocky in Rocky 6, and he goes, the world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It is a mean and that, like, bro, I would just play that on repeat on the treadmill, and it's like 2 minutes. And I just repeat it. And every time I hear it, it'd get me more fired up. So, like, I don't have a quote, but the first thing that my head goes to is that, like, 2-minute YouTube video where it's like a collection of, like, some really powerful guys saying some powerful shit.
Haven't you got one, like, quote that you've read? Nothing?
You know what, bro? I used to really enjoy the motivation app. I used to really share it. Like, I felt like it was a bit of a personality trait of mine.
Is there not one that sticks out to you, though, bro?
I can't think of one.
Like, even, like, out of those, because they're all technically quotes.
But one doesn't come to my head. So for me to say this is my favourite one, I would be disingenuous.
Fair enough.
Like, I wouldn't say to you, like, oh, this is what I abide by every day, because nothing's come to my head. The first thing that came to my head was that clip. That's something that... So, like...
I know what mine is.
Go on.
You don't know me, son. You don't know,
you know where I'm from, dog.
No.
Oh.
Who's that, bro? You don't know me, son. They don't know me. You know who that is?
I don't know.
Goggins, bro.
Goggins.
You know, some video of him doing the bench press.
I have seen it, but I didn't. My head didn't go to Goggins.
I've sent you the clip
bro,
of Elon
Goggins
Musk
is a joke, bro. He's a fucking G, bro.
I fuck with Goggins heavily, man.
He's a G.
I remember listening to his
I saw who's the guy that you really like, the one that was on Love Island and has changed his whole life?
Williamson.
Yeah. I see so many clips of their
podcast
together.
Guest. Oh, amazing podcast.
Yeah.
To it, no?
I haven't listened to the full thing, but I see loads of clips from that.
Without a doubt, one of the best pods I've ever listened to, personally, is the Chris Williamson. No,
1 minute. I think we're the only podcast that actually like hypes up other podcasts on our podcast.
I'll be straight up though, bro, because I'm like, when I'm walking, bro, and I've got my headphones in, like, I'll listen.
You're not going to listen to our conversation, are you?
No, I do sometimes. Really? If it's on a Monday when I'm going for a walk.
Oh, yeah, the new ones. But to be honest, you know what I did the other day? I put our old one with Lanks on.
Did you?
Yeah. No, I didn't watch it all. Like, I just watched like 25 minutes of it. But just like, it just made me giggle. Like, and then we got a lot of, for the time period where that was at, bro, like, we got like 900 views, I think, or something along those lines. 800 views on Lanks' pod.
Yeah.
Like it did really well, and everybody that watched it gave me really, really, really good feedback from that.
Same. I actually left that episode not thinking it was the most amazing. And I said
to you, I was like, bro, no. But it's because you were tired, though.
Yeah, it was bad.
You were tired. So naturally, your energy was like, I want to get out. Yeah, because Lanks came late.
Mm-hmm.
He came late. And he came late in the night, and he was actually late.
Obviously back to, some people are probably wondering what my favorite
podcasts was. Sorry, yeah.
Chris Williamson and Alex Hormozy. I don't know if anyone's... have you listened to that or not?
No.
Bro, you'll be mind blown, bro. Like, seriously, just some of the stuff they talk about, bro. Like, you know that I love Alex's take on life. Like, it's quite similar to the way that I think. I feel like in like a lot of scenarios,
Mhm.
e.g. when he talks about how people moan at him for work, like how much he works and that he doesn't go out and do things that everybody else should enjoy. But he's like, I enjoy working. That's my, I enjoy working. So what's the problem with that?
Yeah.
You can do what makes you happy. I can work.
Mm-hmm.
And just their take on life, bro, is just really good.
And people listen to our podcast and think, I love their take on life, man.
Hopefully, bro.
Yeah.
I'd hope so. I think we've both got quite interesting takes on life.
I think that we are in a phase right now where
we're in an in-between phase of having money and not having money.
But well, yeah, but there's so much good ahead of us, bro.
I know.
And I've just got that.
Do you know
I've got that excitement back.
There's probably, for instance, I don't know, like someone who's 5 years down the journey, and they're like where we'd be like shit, like we'd made it, but like when we're actually in that position, we'll be like, yeah. They're probably envious of us. They're probably like, shit, they're gonna go through all that stuff.
I remember that Drake says it. Yeah, this is that who's that moment.
Oh yeah,
remember that who's this moment.
Do you know what that's gonna be for us? That who's this moment?
When we're abroad and someone says I like the pod.
No, I was gonna say when you're scrolling through your TikTok one day,
and someone's made a clip of us.
Yeah, that's when you what that's a silly feeling, bro.
Someone's clipped our pod, bro.
The way that would make me feel if I'm scrolling and
this is gonna be a clip, bro. Watch this, bro.
Yeah. Bro, to be fair, we could actually put this up and do it as a clip. Should we offer, I don't know, for the first clip that I see of myself, I'm offering £50 to that person.
Yeah. Make a clip of me, man.
Yeah, make a clip of me, even if it's this right now. Me saying that I'm going to give you £50.
Nah, at least do it where there's some value involved. Come on.
Make me viral. No, okay, no, that's a better way. No, okay, right, deal. If there's a clip of me that I see that
over
has
100K.
I was going to say over 10,000 likes.
So around 100K
I will give
anyway.
you £50. Is that worth it?
I don't know.
If I had more money than £50, it would be more, but I don't have a lot of money right now.
However many likes it gets, over 10K, we will give you money. Pause that.
No, but
we'll get there, bro.
That would be like the feeling, like fuck, like shit.
We're kind of doing it.
Like what?
Yeah.
Someone sat and chopped up a clip of me because they thought it would go viral. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy, bro. Do you know what I would? You know the fellas, how they've got the fellas studios now. I went and saw, bro. They've got like 10 podcasts now. You know.
But I think we could do that.
Facts.
I think we could do that. I
just thought that was crazy, bro.
And that, you know why that is though, right? Because Carl Freeze is a fucking marketing genius.
I don't even think that he's just a marketing genius. I just think he's switched on, bro.
He's very good at what he does.
His Chloe Burrows is his.
Yeah. And the one with Specs,
Bambino, Becky. Sure. Yeah. He actually went on it. Even Theo Baker's ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they started after. Well, I know.
That's under the Fellas Studios. You know the one with. Did you? Oh, fuck.
So did they have a unit with different studios in there? Because I actually remember that I listened to Chloe Burrows and the Fellas, and Chip said he designed the set, and Chloe was saying, "Oh, thank you, I love my set," and all this.
It might have been like, they might all just have sets like in their own individual places, like near them. Obviously, there might be some that are all close to the Fellas.
I'm just thinking if they've got one big building, and they've got like different rooms for different sets for the guys that are within the studio, so it feels like a cult,
bro. They're probably raking it in.
But what do you reckon they take in terms of a commission off the pod's
revenue?
revenue?
Oh, I don't know, like maybe 10% off like every brand deal or something like that, or
just brand deals as opposed to monetization of like AdSense and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe all the people doing the pod might be on a salary.
Shit.
The same way that you know how like Aaron Steinberg, he's just signed to a contract with Nelk and he just gets his salary.
Yeah, and Kyle just picks up his check at the end.
Literally, bro.
Fucking big G shit, bro. Big fucking G shit.
It is crazy. Listen, hopefully one day, but I feel like that in itself would be like that's a whole business. That's like a whole business in itself. Having something like that.
So cool. Bro, it's
endless.
Yes, it's endless, bro, where we can go, bro, and what we can do.
I wonder where we will end up going with everything, to be honest with you. That's the thing that I'm most curious about. It's like, fuck, like where? Because when people say like, oh, where do you think you're going to be in 10 years' time? Like, I couldn't tell.
Bro, 3 months ago, the things and the deals that we're getting excited about now, we wouldn't even thought about. Like, we thought we would have been going down a different path in our marketing to what we're doing now. And the way that we're moving towards different niche and, like, it's just, do you know what I mean? Like, it's if anyone would have told you that our best clients would have been a podcast and YouTubers, we would have been like, fuck off.
What would be the best advice you could give to someone starting the journey?
In anything. The best advice I could give somebody to start in their journey from all of my life experience It's just consistency, and just the dedication to yourself. You owe it to yourself to give it everything you've got. You owe it to yourself, and also as well, nobody's gonna fucking do anything for you. Put that shit in place for you, because nobody's gonna do it for you. And just stick in there, because bro, like when it feels like shit's like in the worst place, it's when the best thing's on the other side of the door, bro.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. My girl said this to me yesterday. We were on a walk, and she said, like, just before I went away, we went to Birmingham one day. I can't remember what we went for. And she was like, when we were at that sushi spot, that's the most down I've ever seen you. She was like, I didn't even recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 2 weeks ago. Like, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was in that rut. And it just, that flip in the mentality to, I'm that dude, I'm that motherfucker, we're going to do this shit. That swagger's back. I believe those doors just, they haven't opened because nothing's confirmed, but they're opening. The pathways are opening for us to fucking smash straight through them. So I longed out that answer, but
no, it's facts though, bro.
But
you can do that. That's the way that you feel.
But yeah, man, just stay in there, man. Stay in there and believe in yourself. And I want to give a shout out to Matt. Matt, somebody that reached out to me and said he listened to the podcast. I hope you're listening this week as well, bro. You said to me that you want to leave your job and you're scared.
Matt who? Just like Christy.
I used to play football with him.
Okay.
You said to me that you wanted to leave your job and you're scared. There's nothing wrong with being scared about making that leap. We were fucking scared, bro.
But there's nothing wrong with
it's a
fearful.
Normal feeling. But one thing I have to call you out on, Matt, so you can hear it through your headphones right now whilst you're doing your fucking work, like you told me last week. You've got a lot of fucking time in between your work and the day after where you do not apply yourself. If you want to make this fucking work, like I said, no one else is going to do it for you. Research into that Amazon FBA, research into that dropshipping business, research into that skill set which you can monetize, and fucking start today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't say I'll start next week or when I get paid next or whatever. Start it fucking today, bro, and get the ball rolling. Because if you want to do it, you're the only person that's going to go and get it and do it for yourself. Damn.
That was good.
Thanks, bro.
That's nice.
Matt, I'm saying that out of love for you as well, bro. I don't want you to take that the wrong way.
No, bro, that's the thing that people get twisted, bro. Like,
but you know what? Actually, you know what, Matt? If you can't take what I just said to heart, then you ain't got it in you, bro.
Yeah,
go and do it.
facts,
you're right,
bro.
You're right. I was wrong.
I was gonna say, bro. Like, for me, I don't know if so. Like, I mean, I've never really been in the place where it's been like, hey, it's like you need to go and do more. You need to fucking like. No one's ever really had to tell me. I've always just kind of done, even from like a young age, like to do with business and gym and stuff like that. But for I was literally just gonna say exactly what you said. You answered it for me. I feel like the advice
be on par.
I'm gonna say this so we can get the clip. I'm gonna start the answer the same way you can. I would have just said like I think someone could do this, but the best way that I think that someone could embark on their entrepreneur journey.
He just knows the algorithms. He just does.
No, genuinely for someone that's like at home, that wants to start a journey in entrepreneurship, or whether even if it's fitness or just something as simple as their journey is they're gonna make sure that they get up and move more or something like that. What?
Bro, the fucking plant just moved on its own without you, bro. Like it's just
Which one?
The purple one.
What did it do?
Bro, like it was like
I just saw that.
A leaf just no, but like it kind of like just like sprung.
I just saw it again. This one here. I swear to God, I've never seen that before. Ever.
Bro, it was growing in real time, bro. I just seen it.
Bro,
that's crazy.
How can you tell me the plants aren't alive, bro, when you see something like that? Yeah, but it's true though. Have you ever watched the time lapse of a plant?
I probably, but
I'll show you after this. You'll be like, what the fuck?
Right, finish your clip, G, so we can round off.
Fuck. Right, where did I even fucking go from?
I flew in with the plant.
No, to anybody at home that just wants to like dedicate themselves to something, even, whether it's just getting a little bit more fresh air, bit of sunshine on them, moving more, exercising, embarking on that entrepreneur journey. I think all you need to do is you just need to stop being scared of what people are going to think. I think that's probably the number one thing for me, that really transition from, okay, like, yeah, like I want to be rich, but like I'll just do this the safe way, or like, fuck, like I'm gonna go after it. Like when you stop caring what people think, I think that's the main thing.
You've just reminded me something, and I saw it the other day, and it was an older fella with a lot of life experience, and he said, "I'm going to tell you something now that it took me 60 years to learn, and I'm going to tell you it in 60 seconds. When you're in your 20s, all you care about is what other people think. When you're in your 40s, you stop caring about what other people think. And when you're in your 60s, you realize that no one gave a fuck the whole time."
No, but the thing is, though, I've realized that no one gives a fuck. Like, bro, like, no one cares, bro.
That's fucking powerful.
No one cares, bro. But the thing is, at the start of it, it was like, I feel like I went through that at like a very quick stage, because at the start of it was like, everybody thinks this, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And then it went to like, no one even cares. No one's looking at you. Yeah, especially at the start of your journey. Like how small really is the podcast? Apart from the small amount of viewers that we have, no one knows. Like no one gives a fuck about the Gooms.
Not even just in podcast terms, in the terms of the universe, bro.
This is what I say to you. When we make a little mistake and something's not perfect, it's not a big deal, bro.
I know, but it's still frustrating.
I know it's frustrating to us, but it's not a big deal, bro. Yeah. And like I said to you, like there was like a little spelling mistake on the trailer the other day.
Yeah, no, I did it on purpose, bro.
No, but I even said to you, bro, like Nelk, that sometimes they'll fuck up their subtitles on their videos. And
we still watched it, liked it, and watched next week.
Bro, who gives a fuck?
But I've really enjoyed this podcast, bro.
So it was a good one.
Thank you for sitting down and having this conversation with me.
Thanks for joining me, mate.
Thank you to our listeners for joining us consistently on a weekly basis. We appreciate you guys more than you fucking know. Gooms Podcast to the fucking world and back. We are on our road to 1,000.
Quickly before we go, I quickly want to say something. If anybody has, so me and Chris are currently looking to expand our portfolio to do with the agency. We want to expand the areas that we go into. If anybody has like any interesting businesses, or anybody who knows any like a friend of a friend or a family member or something that kind of would
shout
want
us for a free video.
Yeah, that would want a free video, we'll be giving like maybe 3-4 of them away, just to help us out, and if it can help you out, and if we can start a business relationship, we can get in touch, and we'll
first come first serve basis as well. Please don't be shouting us in 2 weeks' time saying you're still doing free videos, because we will not be.
Yeah. It's literally we're just doing it because we just want to.
Facts.
Love.
Really, really enjoyed that. Everybody, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so fucking do that for us, please. We fucking love you all, man, and we'll see you all next week.
Love. Catch you later.
Peace.